Looks like it should be fine now. Can you confirm if you're able to hear me? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get this fixed. Are you able to hear me now? Get this fixed. Yeah, looks like it's working now. Awesome. Sorry about that. Apologies. I'm just doing this for first time using this software, so obviously that's causing a bit of an trouble. Hopefully, we will have. And again, I'm coming live from my home here in Australia, Sydney. It's a live market which is going on in India, and Australia market is closed. And I thought I can have a quick chat with you and also test this software, and then we can have regular session, and specifically which is this particular program or we want to give as peaceful market meditation. Now, you please put in the comment box below what do you like about this, because I think we all are doing um, something about markets, and we are trying to peacefully navigate the markets. And every time when we are doing our analysis, we want to actually feel like doing meditation along with the markets to understand what will help us to create profits as well as wealth creation journey. And for me, that is very important, that whatever knowledge I can share with you as part of this journey, I'm more than happy to share. I'm just this channel is all about sharing that whatever experience I have gained working with fund managers or working as an ex NASDAQ employee, working implementing stock market manipulation solutions, and what those principles have imbibed as part of peaceful weekend investing, which I try to follow myself. I'm a practitioner. I'm not just a trainer by itself. I just like to share, and that's why I put this channel. And and to be honest with you, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so please pardon me for all that. I just started learning or sharing the knowledge on YouTube very recently, 3 years ago, to help my son become and share his journey. And hence, I just decided and I enjoy being part of it. And we are close to almost 1,500 um, community member here at this channel, and I really appreciate that. Um, all of you to being part of that. Right. And I'm just gonna quickly request you, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because that way you are able to get most value as well, and guide me through if in case anything I can help you in this journey, and ask any questions. Put in the comment box below any questions you have. I will try to do that, but what I'm interested in doing is I'm going to come live, stay here and do my analysis and share my screen as well, and I'll let you guys ask any questions. I can be on mute, but I like to be open what I do. Okay. So till somebody joins in, I will be here trying to do my own analysis, and but I like to keep talking to myself as well, and something which I add value to you as well. Let me share my screen. First of all, I want to share very interesting. I'm not sure if you're following me on uh, Twitter or X. So this is what I posted today. All right, and it is very interesting. I'm not sure whether you can read it. Make it big. Stock markets building block creating Burj Khalifa. In Burj Khalifa, and I used to live in Dubai for 7 years, and Burj Khalifa was inaugurated in front of me when I was there. Um, so there are many lifts which takes you up and many lifts to takes you right and down, and that itself is an experience, right? But in the stock market, Burj Khalifa, which is what I'm trying to share with you here, is this particular stock. And I don't want to name this stock, but I think this keeps repeating across, whether you are looking at, let me move this away. Sorry. All right. So this is particular stock. What is the difference between this stock chart on and then Burj Khalifa? Nothing. It formed the same tower-like structure, and this is kind of monthly chart. But I thought it is a good understanding. You can say that the the stocks do give you that opportunity to exit, and always say that when you are entering the stock, you should know what kind of stock it is and whether you want to hold it for long, or it is kind of stock which you want to just ride the wave. But for that, you need to know one need to know how to jump with parachute down, because that is the most important thing, because otherwise you will be having a very painful journey, um, which just want to make sure that I'm able to. You should know what kind of stock it is. Sorry about that. Whether you want to. I'm just was checking whether I can hear myself. That's great. So it is important that you need to get out of the stock, and I think that is more important. So I won't share the name, but I just want to make you imagine this, because this is most important for you. Whenever you find a stocks in your portfolio, don't get super excited about it and say, hey, it'll go over the moon. You have to have a exit plan in place. And very important, I'm going to share with you as well one example. Let me just share with you. And if you're not following me on, I can follow me. And that way I can share more details quickly. Just 1 minute, hold say. Let me share a window. Again, the stocks which we're talking about here is not for any recommendations, guys. So please keep that in mind. Whatever I'm sharing is could be in my portfolio as well, or I would have traded on it. So please make sure that you consult your financial advisor and take your decisions. Now, this is a stock of Bombay Stock Exchange, right? And I have got videos which are there. Sorry, I'll just remove all the drawings so that way it becomes much more clearer. Now, if you look at it, this is the time where let me just try to hide it. Yeah. Now, ever since I shared all the details about why, and this was the time when I kind of had my trade plan, and I shared my trade plan, and then the stock has been one of the biggest gainers in my portfolio, right? And it not only crossed the area, but it also had a huge rally. Now it's no different to what it is, but it's a kind of pedigree stock, is a Bombay Stock Exchange. But at the end of the day, stock has its own. You have to respect that stocks are forward, stock market and stocks are forward-looking animals, right? So they want to price in all those what's good things coming or bad thing comes well in advance, and you have to respect that. Now, what is the stock doing? Because I did share that I'm exiting and I closed this trade around, let's look at it, on November 24th. And I added some back in 5th, right? Just because it was still going sideways. I want to test that whether it's going to cross that all-time high. So November was a time which was August, November. So I kind of did in this period. So this was a period where I kind of exited. And now I am not at all saying that I can predict something what is there, but when I look at the stock which has run up non-stop from this period and given me 179% returns with hardly any break in between, okay, and it's just going, and I want to make sure I want to lock in all the profits, and I don't want to go into the time correction for a particular stock. And there could be many strategies one can do, because exit is the most difficult aspect, and one has to really understand it's a stock market is a rigged game. If I would have exited and stock would have doubled from there, then I am to be blamed for that. It is not something which I have to you know show somebody how good I am. It is more about what is what works for me, what is brings peace to me is what I follow. Right. In this particular stock, it is working as per the plan so far. But again, I've added back in because I have the leverage, because I kind of I noticed that the stock now for last how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 weeks. It has been going on sideways. Now, for me, this range can go for how long? God knows. But if it breaks above this, then the fresh rally can start here, and that is where I'm kind of observing it. I don't want to preempt myself, but given this, let's check the volumes as well, because the volumes will tell you a lot. Let me add that. Now you can see here the volumes. So volumes with the rise itself, that is another dimension, right? You have to look at it when it was going up. There's huge volumes. Now, as it consolidating, the volumes down below, right? It is not that high, right? It is kind of, you see that it is kind of dwindling downwards. That could be a sign of distribution, right? Or it could be a sign where it is just giving you that hope that it'll go up again, and after that it might correct for here for a few months, or who knows, god knows what will happen after this. But it could be sign of distribution. So you have to respect the markets and work accordingly, and work and make sure that you are you know uh, taking booking some profits home and taking some profits home. That's important. Now another example I want to give you is another. And I before I do this, I want to also share with you 1 minute. I'll share with you the tweet, right? So that way, now I'm searching for one more tweet which I shared a few days ago. Now this company came in my radar as part of my uh, weekend analysis, and I was looking at some of the things of steel exchange. Right now, the stock which I shared few details. I'm not recommending anything to buy or sell. I'm just sharing with you what is the price action and how you can benefit from it when you are looking at this particular stocks, and that's what I'm trying to share. Right, and if I have to share with you another my trading view screen, I will share with you what I meant. Just give me a minute. Now, yeah. Now, if you look at it, this particular stock is is a penny stock, first of all. So you have to keep that in mind when you are looking at this particular stock, and you have to see the beta of the stock. What is the beta of the stock? A stock which is can give some wild moves, and okay, and I can rest some part of my capital in such stocks. That's okay, because if I lose, that's okay. I can manage to lose that money, and that is why I kind of took a punt on this. And I'm not something do any kind of trading. I just do certain aspect of my portfolio where I do peaceful week investing lab portfolio and try and see how you can benefit from the stock market momentum. At the same time, you continue holding the long term portfolios and keep nurturing them and ensuring that you're holding those kind of gems for long term, right? Now, this particular stock, when I initially shared, it was around 12 rupees or something, right? And this is a weekly chart. Let me share with you the, yeah. So if I make it bigger, maybe that will help you understand better. Sorry. Now, by looking at this particular chart, let's say you're looking at this particular thing, right? Yeah, and let me hide this. Um, I think it was around 12 rupees. Yeah. So when this particular base was happening, right, and I think around this period, I was looking at this particular stock which came in and had a decent rally, which was around 27%. So there was some buying force, and volumes also was kind of supportive. And if I have to put myself there, so you can see it was a volume based move, and then it went on the side for a while, and then it gave some kind of wild move on one day, right? Which is close to 20%. And that was some breakout where I bought into and I said, let me see what happens. But I immediately, because that particular day itself, where I got the moves, I kind of exited and took some gains because I don't know how this will pan out. And then again, the stock went in and uh, kind of given a shakeout. But what is important to note is the stock never broke this particular breakout, which is interesting for me because at 11 rupees, that means there's a strong buyer who's basically want to take the stock up, right? And that is what kind of triggered me to re-enter again. And then there was another move which happened, which is again gave you a decent rally uh, around 46%. Now stock went again on the sideways correction. What is important is the corrections are like very linear in nature and very linear in nature. So it is not like falling straight like Burj Khalifa kind of stock, right? So which is you have to be mindful of and see. Um, I'm not sure if anybody has joined me live. If you are able to hear me, just type yes, and that way I can answer your questions, and that way I can see. Let me see whether myself. Yeah, hold it for long. Or, yeah, so that's good. I think everybody can see me here, so that's great. Yeah. So if you look at it, so this particular stock is basically uh, given its nice consolidation, and then it is moving on sideways. Now, for me, this is a sign of either there's some kind of news, because if you look at the news of this particular stock, I'm trying to search on it, I'm not getting anything. It's a penny stock. I'm also kind of not looking to hold it for long, but at the same time, I have this position in my portfolio. I'm kind of just trading in and out of it and giving this opportunity, because There's some strong accumulation happening, but at the same time, when it is falling down, it is not falling down with a big volume. Um, and given that there's so much going on from the capital goods side of it and this particular stock, maybe some news coming in, who knows, or it could be just bull market kind of stock. So you don't want to have this kind of stocks in your portfolio when the bull market ends. Now, I'm just observing. I can exit anytime, at any time. But I'm trying to share with you that what is important for you is that when you start with the right note. Don't just enter anywhere and you see this particular stock rallying 10-20%. You always have to find some tight consolidation areas where you can see a better opportunity for you to enter and with a small risk. And that is where you can see here, this was a kind of area where you have to look and enter. This was the area where it gave you kind of a bit shakeout here, this particular candle, which was crazy. But the same day itself, it kind of recovered most of it, and next day it started moving up. Looks like it wanted to shake out some weak hands here and then move up, which is, if I have to read some psychology behind it, that could be only the reason. So, yeah. As you can see, I've not put any kind of lines, like any kind of indicators. There's no need of it. You just can peacefully look at it. There's nice consolidation up, nice consolidation up, and now it's kind of resting a bit, giving time to digest all these moves, and then we see whether it's going to go up or it's going to collapse, and we just take the action on it. That's about it. We don't want to complicate too much in a way. We just want to keep it, peaceful in a way, because you don't want to fight with the market. We want to be with the market, and that is the important aspect, right? And once you are with the market and understand and start following the price actions, you can research the company, understand the fundamental triggers of those companies, and work towards it. This was useful. I apologize for the streaming issue which happened. Hopefully next time when I join in, I will not have that issue and it'll be working fine. If you're watching this after I've streamed live, and once again I apologize, do hit the notification bell and also subscribe to the channel as well, and make sure that you are um, inviting your friends. So we can. Great, Saranya. Thank you so much for that. But chart looks very blurry when you share the screen. I'm testing this particular software for first time, and I apologize for that. Saranya, thanks so much for your feedback. I am so grateful for that. I'm not sure how to fix it. Let me see if I can. I've done everything possible. Um, my video quality is also highest configuration. Um, I don't know what else I can do. If I make it big, let me see if I can make it big. Because I'm looking at my mobile and I'm able to see my screen well. Maybe you want to check it. Let me see once again. Yeah, I'm looking at my mobile live stream. I can see what you mean by that. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. It's sometimes blurry, maybe because of my streaming issue. Um, yeah, but hopefully I can fix it next time, Saranya. And do you have any questions? I can answer that for you. Since you have joined me live here, I can um, I can help you with anything which is. I'll be. Yeah. Any questions you have, Saranya, which I can help you? All right, I'll end the live stream and hopefully try and fix these issues for the next time. And hope you will join me live and we can do this more often. Thank you so much.